Now today in the battle arena, well, we've got Mecha Godzilla going up against Burning Godzilla, Fire Godzilla. Mecha Godzilla was pretty dominant in this fight in Godzilla vs. Kong, but how will it do against the most powerful version of Godzilla yet? Okay, now we can get into it. So in Godzilla vs. Kong, Mecha Godzilla was created by a company called Apex Cybernetics, because the CEO is determined to build a weapon powerful enough to challenge Godzilla's dominance. Which is actually a really interesting idea that I wish they had fleshed out more. Because, I mean, in part, it kinda makes sense. You're probably tired of giant monsters wrecking cities, even if they're trying to protect you. But on the other hand, weren't the Titans also doing good, helping to restore the Earth and stop climate change and all that? You kind of have to take the good with the bad here. But that's besides the point, because in order to do all this, in order to take down Godzilla, become a dominant Titan himself, well, they took the heads from King Ghidorah and used their telepathic connection to build a giant metal kaiju that can be piloted by a human. But then Ghidorah somehow took over. I don't want to get into it because I have no idea how it happened, but Ghidorah took over, and then Mechagodzilla broke out and started wreaking havoc in downtown Hong Kong. Then he went up against Godzilla and started wreaking havoc too. Then he went up against Kong, and Godzilla and Kong, all at the same time. So Mechagodzilla is obviously incredibly strong. He's able to completely overpower Godzilla, knock him down, ram him through buildings, everything. Did the same with Kong too. Now, granted, both of them were exhausted after having just fought each other almost to the death, but still, we've never seen Godzilla getting overpowered like that so quickly in a fight. Even against King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla was completely dominant from the very beginning. Godzilla was basically just his punching bag at some points. He's also a mech, meaning he's got all sorts of weapons and gadgets too. He's got shoulder-mounted missile launchers that are capable of stunning, knocking over Godzilla. He can unleash some super-powered energy punches. Basically, think Iron Fist, but so much more destructive, and that's knocked Godzilla over too. Even his tail has a deadly drill attached to it. And then to top it all off, Mechagodzilla has its own atomic breath, which was able to slice right through a skullcrawler, match up against Godzilla's atomic breath, even overpower Godzilla's own beam. So Mechagodzilla is freaking powerful. He is something else. But then there's Godzilla. And Mechagodzilla has already fought against normal Godzilla. So I guess really, then there's Burning Godzilla, Fire Godzilla. And when he was all amped up like that, he starts melting everything around him in an instant. Do you know how hot you gotta be to melt stuff that quickly? Yeah, neither do I. That's not even actually how those buildings would melt in real life. If Godzilla was able to melt that stuff that quickly, the surrounding atmosphere itself would be on fire. Nothing about this is realistic. But also, this is a movie about two giant monsters fighting each other. This isn't supposed to be scientifically accurate. But just to throw a number out there, just to get something planted